morning, lovely peeps. Happy Tuesday. I am down in the sewing studio. This little one is with me. I've been away for a week, and when I walked out of the bedroom this morning she started crying, so I've brought her down here to see how she gets on with it. So far she's walking around and crying a lot in here as well, so we'll see. If she's truly unhappy, then I'll take her back up to the main house. But at the moment she's exploring and making a lot of noise. So whilst I've been away, Mum has been folding all of the fabric beautifully, but at the moment it's kind of just there's different types with different types. It's just been rammed in there. So I am going to organise. So the viscoses are all together, but there's some bits of viscose dotted around, so I'm going to take them out carefully because Mum has folded them to perfection. I'm going to take them out carefully and put them back in colour order because that's how I had them organised before and it made me really happy. Dad has taken all of the stuff out of these ones and put the waterproof membrane along the back there, so that's now all safe, so none of the fabric will snag on that. We still have the small Mount Boxmoor over here, which we are waiting for the Ikea order, which is going to arrive next Monday, which is exciting. Dad has put up these little bracky doodads, which are for poles like this, so that technically I can mount my camera onto these, which is really exciting. The cutting table that we ordered from Arbor Garden Solutions, turns out they don't deliver to us, even though their website said that they did. So, oh, she's found fabric to sit on. She's gonna go and find something she can get in a bit easier. Yeah, they don't deliver to us, so they've cancelled our order and refunded us our money. There's another company called Emir who I got a quote for a cutting table from. They specifically make tables for fabric and for cutting fabric. They were very expensive, £1,600 I think, but they gave me some good ideas because they cover the tops of their tables with lino. So I am putting together blueprints for a cutting table to be made up of some MDF and some Ikea parts with some lino on the top, and we will need our carpenter friend to come and help us with that. Obviously I'm going to pay him, it's not a friend, is a very vast and loose term there. It's going to be good. So I'm going to get on with organising all this. Hopefully Chiana will calm down, we shall see. Oh, let me show you what's happened around the window as well. So the height of the window has been measured perfectly, so all of these are going to stay here. Then we've got some little of the Ikea capital legs that are 16 centimeters tall going onto the Linman table, which is 2 meters long by 60 centimeters wide, which is the same depth as these drawers here. So that's going to go underneath there, and the our embroidery units fit perfectly underneath there, so will rolled fabric. And there's going to be a little bit more room on top of this one because obviously this one's a little bit lower. Hopefully we can get a box under there as well. So yeah, that's the plan for that. The window has been completely finished, so we just need to paint that top little piece there, and then that's all done, which is exciting. Now we're going to need to organise all the drawers because at the moment stuff has just been thrown in everywhere to get it done and out of boxes. So that's what the next couple of weeks are going to be. Organisation. Okay, you can tell which one's older than the other, definitely discoloured in the sun, but we have got the CD towers in there. So this is all the drawers of fabric. I need to take those out to move this out, so as soon as these have been fixed to the wall, this can go back, they can go back in, and that area will be done. And I think we're going to keep rolls of interfacing in the bottoms of these and then shelf the top for Mum's patterns. And somebody was asking in the last organisation video why I didn't move these middle shelves for here. So I've got those tiny little ones there that I've got little display pieces in. The middle shelves of these are fixed. Same with these shelves along here, they are fixed in place, they are not adjustable, and obviously same with that one there. So you can adjust below and above, but those middle ones are structural to help the unit stay square, so these do not come out, which is why I have those little weird cubby holes in there and the giant holes at the top. This needs to be fixed to the wall, and our handyman is here today, but he's going to come and do that way later, so I'm just going to leave this area as is, and I'm going to set you up so that you can see me whilst I am organising all of this stuff, because there is a lot of stuff to organise there. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so as you can see, I've emptied out this one here and I've moved that over to there. Put all my bag making fabrics together over there because they'd, again, we were literally just getting everything out so that it was out and in here. These two are Mum's, and they will be living somewhere else eventually, but for now they can stay there. So I am going to put you on a time lapse and start organising all of this. Wish me luck. Okay, I've definitely made some progress. I've got all my coating fabrics here. This is my fancy laces and quilting cottons, my faux furs. All of these are bottom weight fabrics. This is Mum's, as I said. This is all of my viscose in colour order, which pleases me greatly. This is all my polyester fabrics. Top of those are satins that go with the laces, so I might move those over, and then this is all lining fabrics. Then we've got my kind of linen mixes and slightly stiffer fabrics in here, and these are all knit fabrics, miscellaneous, and my Lady McElroy cotton lawns with a Dolce & Gabbana one in the middle there. So getting some progress, and I have got quite a few spaces free. So yeah, this is just miscellaneous. I think I said that. So I'm going to unpack some more boxes. That's fabric and that's fabric, I know for sure. So yeah, Mount Boxmoor is going to get a bit smaller. We're getting there. So I've got my quilting cottons down here, faux fur, and then coating fabrics. Bottom weight fabrics there, all of my viscose. This is cotton poplins, stretch cottons, things like that, as is this. This one and this one are the linen mixes. This is the lining fabrics, that's the polyesters, cotton lawns, that's all the laces, that's all the silks and laces, silks and spoonflower silks. My battery died, and then I've moved some stuff around over here, so I kind of just bung some stuff up the top and moved some bits and pieces around. But this is all of my stretch fabrics, jersey fabrics in there, and that's my bag making fabrics. I don't know if I've mentioned, we've kind of just stuffed this drawer full, these drawers full of just random stuff, so they're not organised. But I think what I'm going to do is take some of these out to put into the 5x5 cube that comes here, and then I'll have these as my stretch fabrics and possibly also my smaller cuts of fabrics as well, because I've got piles of bags underneath there that have like jersey fabric and the smaller top, you know, like the 1 meter, 1.5 meter cuts of fabric that I've got in there. So I think the thing to do will be to take all of the paper crafting stuff out, like I mentioned. Also all of those, layer of drawers, possibly 2 layers of drawers, move those over to the new unit, and then have this as fabric as well. I've just sent the text to Wilson with a picture of this, and he's like, oh gosh, that's a lot of fabric. Yes it is. And as I say, I think there's one more box, but this is definitely all the fabric from my house and some of the fabric from the sewing room, because I kept all my knit fabrics down in the sewing room. So yeah, there's no more fabrics from my house, and there are spaces in some of these cubby holes. Not that I'm saying I'm going to fill them up anymore. The idea is to work my way through my stash this year, although so far it's April and I've sewn one thing only. So yeah, I'm going to come stand in front of the fabric because it's prettier to look at as a background. What I would like to do this year is work my way through this stash to cull it a little bit, because there is some gorgeous stuff in here. Getting to fold it all up and play with it again, like I say, Mum did an amazing job, so I was really just reorganizing it. But yeah, getting to sort of play with it all again was really fun, and there's lots of stuff in here that I'm like, oh, I really want to work with that. I have bought some fabric this year. I have bought the Dolce & Gabbana banana leaf cotton lawn that's in there from Selvage and Bolts, and I also have another order from Selvage and Bolts coming, which is a patchwork fabric very much like the Dolce & Gabbana stuff that I showed you in the Get the Look for Less video. This dress, it's not the same prints because it's not Dolce & Gabbana fabric, but it's inspired by, and it looks awesome. So yeah, I treated myself to 3.5 meters of that, and it definitely was a treat because it was £14 per half meter, so it's expensive. I'm hoping that I will get some kind of beautiful dress out of that one as well. But those kind of fabrics are one-offs that there was only ever 10 meters of that available, so it was kind of like if I didn't buy it, then I wasn't going to get any. I need to start thinking like that about my stash because there's stuff in here that's no longer available and I need to sew it up. I am excited, I can't wait. I want to get that coat done soon. I think the first thing that I want to work on is a white billowy sleeved shirt. I am just really excited to start sewing again, which hopefully can maybe happen from next week when the rest of the Ikea stuff arrives and we've organised this place a little bit more and there's some room in here. So yeah, wish us luck.